What's up guys, so for the past couple days I've gotten to take part in playtesting a game called Project 1v1. Now you may be asking me, why did you draw that, Sam, when you could have gotten a perfectly good image off the internet? Because, person watching the video who's saying that, Gearbox said, and I quote, "Can I stream or capture gameplay footage? We're glad you asked. Unfortunately, we are not allowing streaming or videos featuring gameplay during the Project 1v1 thing. Additionally, no screenshots may be taken." So, I took it to heart. I like recording videos, I like streaming. They don't want me to. They got nothing against fan art. Yeah, the image for it is released, but you know what, you're getting this shit anyway. So just a quick overview of the game, I just wanted to give my impressions. True to its name, Project 1v1 is a one-player versus one-player shooter. So the matches are about 3 minutes long. It's very small maps of futuristic shooter gameplay. And it's one player versus one player, winner take all. Now it's made with a very basic idea in mind, that one player versus one player is a very competitive and very satisfying style of gameplay. Now while personally I'm a fan of getting the 32 player servers and stuffing them with 64 players for just endless mayhem, it's still a nice change of pace and a really interesting idea to play with. So instead of just having preset weapons and different things like that, they took a note out of the page of Battlefront made by DICE, and they decided to have the types of weapons and things that you can get card-based. So you get different types of cards that have different types of weapons on them. Why do I have so many things of playing cards? This has nothing to do with the video, but I have an absurd amount of playing cards for some reason, including Bacon, first edition. Why do I have this? I have two. Now the way the cards work is the cards are split up into two different categories: weapons and support. I'm just calling it support, I don't actually know what it's called. And from the weapons, it seemed like we had basics: shotgun, rocket launcher, which are kind of the starting ones, Tesla coil, ray gun, the machine gun type weapon, and a lob grenade type weapon. So pretty decent to start out with, to say the least. And then there's a wide variety of support cards. A major one which never left my deck was the double jump. I'm not exactly sure why the double jump didn't come default in mobility and why it had to be a special ability, but whatever. And just to give you an idea of what some of these cards look like, I've decided to draw you exact representations of these cards. Like the rocket launcher, the human torch, double jump, stealth, sentry, random vampire ability thing. Remember, exact representations. And some of the abilities are very straightforward, like the stealth one turns you invisible for a short period of time. The double jump gives you an extra jump. The human torch one, which is my personal favorite, sends you in a straight line, full mobile control, and the further you fly, the more damage you do. So you just go straight at them until they die. Ah! And then the vampire ability was one of the odd ones out. So you activate it, you're automatically wall hacked on activation, and if you can survive a certain period of time, you gain an ability that gives you a short amount of invincibility and added health. Now, if it was a vampire ability, you'd think it would be sapping health from the other player or something like that. I'm not sure where that came from. But I'm also curious if they'll add more support abilities, because at the moment, the only one that actually affects your mobility is the double jump. All the other ones are different types of attacks and types of things. Like the sentry is self-explanatory. There's also a mine, which automatically puts wall hack on your opponent so you can see him from anywhere, and slows their movement speed. Another one of my personal favorites. And then there's other really fun, kind of broken ones. I got a paper cut! I'm bleeding! So I better put a band-aid on it. Ah, there we go. Much better. As I was saying, there's other really cool abilities that have the time stop thing on them. For example, there was Excalibur, which is hilarious. So basically with Excalibur, you stab your sword into the ground, and then if they don't destroy it in that period of time, you can pick it up. Oh shit. You can pick it up. And then for a short period of time with your sword, you can fall over the place. It's just a really fast, absurd melee attack and can give you a real edge if you can execute it. Now, this being pre-alpha, there was a handful of issues with the game. Like, one of the things I asked for was having the thing a lot of shooters have where you have a quick weapon switch button. The scroll wheel was a little over-enthusiastic. Sometimes you'd scroll and you'd go to switch weapons and you'd end up with the exact same weapon because it went through it so fast. Alright, let's go! Shit! And not only that, but the spawns at the beginnings of matches, sometimes you'd spawn and your enemy would be directly in front of you before anything even happens. Hey dude, it's still counting down, I know you can't see me, but Spawn Protect's not gonna save you today. And then sometimes it wouldn't update with the player's information, so I'd be fighting myself. And for pre-alpha, the netcode's actually not that bad. I only had 1 or 2 hiccups, and they weren't that devastating either. I don't think they got me killed, at least. Now, the game is in pre-alpha, so there's not a lot that I can judge or say about it. There's still obviously plenty to come, plenty of fixes that are going to be given to it before its actual release. But there are some requests I would like to make. First off, the cards are given through random lottery through loot crates that you win after matches. I would much rather be able to purchase the cards or trade them or upgrade them manually in some way. Just random lottery. Adrenaline is like the most OP thing in this game, and I didn't get it until after. Like, adrenaline is the most OP thing in this game, and it was the last one I unlocked, just because I never drew it. The maps are 50-50. Literally, there's only 2 maps. One of them's really good, I really enjoy it, the other one is way too vertical, and it comes on my complaint that the double jump isn't a basic movement thing. In a map like that, it hurts, so if your enemy's above you, you're dead. Not actually anything written on here. There really isn't a list of things to complain about with this game. It seems fun, it seems like it's going to do well, but at most, while I'm interested in it, I may get it, I want to see what else they'll add to it. It just seems kind of like a novelty to me. I don't know if I'm sold, I don't know if there's more to come, it's just there. But I do look forward to seeing what it has for the future, and I look forward to enjoying any time with it that may possibly come, and I will be putting more time into this test, so if I find something completely absurdly abusable, you'll find out. As usual, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe for more, and we'll have more. Thanks for watching, guys. Laters.